absolutely navel gaze and beat themselves up about their past, that they need to look forward and be champions for what Britain is best
There
at.
were fireworks behind you there. I'm not sure what that was all about. Was this because you agreed on a point there? There were thumbs up and then the fireworks like
Hello, good morning, welcome to the channel. It's been so easy getting the fire light this morning because last night I put a lot of sawdust on it. It was amazing how it stayed in. It was like 12 o'clock. So it's now 7:30. Oh, this thing about the paintings in the Foreign Office is so stupid how they're reducing colonial paintings. Well, get rid of the civil servants would be a better idea. What do they actually do?
So when I walk into an office, I don't want your British pride to diminish mine. And that is what I'm here to talk about, Rafe. You have your pride.
What a useless bastard.
But if your pride diminishes my pride, if you want to hold on to statues, paintings, and whatever artifact you stole during the 50 countries in Africa that you colonized, if you want to steal things, if these are the things that give you your self-esteem,
What a moron.
things that give you your pride, then
Absolute moron. You know, why did you come here then? Why did you fuck off? Back to fucking Bongo Bongo land. What an ignorant woman. Massively ignorant woman. Who cares about what fucking colour you are? Oh, fucking, it's you that cares about it. Because that was so easy getting the fire to go today. It was such a doddle. In fact, I didn't even have I like sort of demonstrating the fire getting lit and going. I mean, that was fucking incredible. Look how easy that's been.
Keep your thoughts coming in and stay tuned. I'll wait Alex Armstrong and Campbelltown with the papers in just a moment.
I sort of had it smouldering away with that. It's brilliant, fantastic. Alright, let's go and have a look at see where we are. Oh yeah, just got to keep fighting on. I overtake at least 5 cars per journey these days. Too fast, too slow, I don't even give a fuck. If they want to waste their lives, fair enough, they aren't wasting mine though. Yeah, you're quite right. Well, there's videos about so there's the introduces, well, I've been going on about this quite a lot, and I'm getting a bit bored telling people how these are not limits, they are zones, 20 miles per hour zones, not limits. You will not get fined for doing anything between 20 and 30. I don't know how that affects the actual legality of doing you for 37 miles per hour, I don't know. These are zones, it's a scandal, it's happening in Scotland. You know, if there's a guy commenting yesterday and he's ignoring what I've said, you know, this is what he said. Fair play to them. I'm that ignorant bastard is what you are. I'm a Sassenach who doesn't want to fund your next policeman's ball. You will not get done for it, you idiot. The chief of police said you wouldn't get done. Ian Livingston. Now I can't find so Google's went and hid what he said. I can't find it. It's probably there somewhere, but I couldn't find it again. Because you know what, that's how corrupt we are in Scotland, the government. You know, what a moron, you know. You don't want to listen. I don't care if you're English. Fucking arsehole, you know. Fucking idiot. It's really annoying that actually, that somebody doesn't listen to what I'm saying. I don't tell you these things for nothing. This guy's got the right idea. I mean, it's a bit awkward overtaking people in Flynn though, isn't it? You should do 30, you shouldn't have to overtake anyone. Well, I did like the video, get it up, yeah, laugh out loud. Sick of cycle lanes everywhere, who even asked for them? Well, it's a political movement from Scottish Greens. It's a very small minority of people want them. Majority of people don't want them. Might not even be any. Well, let's have a look at the how it's 4-5-3-1. What's that one? What we got? Oh, right. Okay, so we've gained. Three overnight. Might not be any comments, but we'll have a look. Let's see what there is. Oh, there is. Oh, this guy's such an arsehole. I think I might just delete his comment. Well, I could do. I could do. As I could. Oh, this is about that. Now, because he's a cyclist and he's woke, he probably will be into the trans bullshit as well. So, well, obviously he's not. So I could accuse him of. Like I say, it's just the fact that you're simping this hard over a bunch of tarmac is crazy, bro. And everyone said I'd take your car away. You did, actually. They should pedestrianise that full thing. So where's the car going to go? This is the thick side of these green types, you know. So you want to pedestrianise. So it's like, I'm not banning your car, but you can't use it on any roads. There's no roads. That's what he's saying. So he wants to pedestrianise that full thing, is what he said, right? And then he's arguing for. So he doesn't really know what he's talking about, right? So on the one hand, he wants to pedestrianise the whole retail park, the whole of Falkirk, right? But then, so he hasn't coordinated his thoughts, right? So I've coordinated my thoughts. What I'm going to do is I'm going to prove his comment, and I better do it while the iron is hot. This is going to be funny, right? Because this is going to be funny, right? Sometimes it's a problem finding these comments. So, I think I've beat him, moron. You know, you got to stand for what you stand for. And he's not standing for what he stands for because he's I think he's thick, really. He's not really thick because he can, you know, but he's just not really, where the hell is it? It's the Falkirk District video. That's the way I've been doing it lately. Is just look at the, you know, just look for the, just look for the. Oh, sorry about this. I should have. Where the fuck is it? It's the trouble having so much fucking videos, isn't it? Some of the videos just sort of get forgotten about, and you know, and it looks like I'm going to have to. There it is. Right, here we go. Yeah, okay. I've not fully understood or coordinated your thoughts I must warn you also, I may consider reporting you for a hate crime. I won't put laugh out loud because then he might think I'm joking. So basically what he's saying is they should just pedestrianise that full thing. And then I said then have to close it as people without cars don't spend money. And there's all these things. If you shut down town centres and city centres, don't allow cars in, they turn into shithole places. Come on, let's face it. Who do most of you will understand what I'm saying here. So if you go into Linlithgow, go into Linlithgow with your car. Well, go in there. You don't have to go in with your car. Go in with the bus. Go in, fucking walk in, cycle in. It's full of cars. It's full of people. And it's full of money. Then all you got to do is go into Falkirk. So they've pedestrianised most of it. It's full of fucking nothing. It's full of shit. It's full of druggies. It's full of buildings that are falling down. It's full of total shit. Right? So it's like, if you've got like a town centre, it's maybe, I know there's, like this idiot, he lives, I don't know, he's going on about Falkirk. He's a total moron, this guy. Right? So, where the fuck do people work? It's like, shut it down and you can go fucking cycling with your bike and everything. Everybody's happy. But he's not coordinating. He doesn't understand how modern civilization works, is what his problem is. Right? So that's just entirely false, he says. People are more likely to spend money if they're walking to and from places. Just a total thick bastard, right? So he's thinking, that's like that's like somebody who's got severe autism who cannot conceptually think about all the various different elements of something. Oh, yeah, so the success of that retail park in Falkirk, the one where Tesco is, was a sort of afterthought. And when they closed the pedestrian precinct, they closed the cars from going into the pedestrian precinct. They restricted them. They moved the cars went to the retail park, and it's because people couldn't be arsed walking and cycling. They can't. The majority of people in Scotland can't be arsed walking and cycling. That's a fact. So if you shut places, they just won't go. Or they'll go somewhere else. They'll get in their car and drive to some other place. That's what they do. You're talking about Scotland. This is not Holland. And even in Holland, Okay, right. I can assure you I'm more informed than you, he says. The town centre isn't filmed because cars can't go there. It's filmed because the car dominance floor doesn't allow for easy walking public transport there. That's bullshit. Would you rather have a place where people can drink, dance, social feel, or waste of space where 90% for people to park their cars? So I said, that's when I accused them of being a green communist. Not particularly. Right. So you're not standing up for what you believe in then, are you? You are a green communist, so that's what you're spouting, is that bullshit. Just would rather live somewhere that is attractive and puts people first. So walkable cities are proven to be happier and be successful economically. So he hasn't coordinated his thoughts, so he doesn't know what he's talking about, and he's just thinking very narrow about his own personal needs. I suspect he works for the government, this idiot. So if you work for the Scottish Government or anything to do with SNP and the Green Party, you're very blinkered. And you're probably a townie as well. So you're not really thinking about the country and the countryside and how people live and what they do, where they come from. Not thinking about any of that. So I said, people need to use vehicles. Denying them the use of those vehicles is denying them of the right to live a good life. All of your own self-centered needs. You don't seem to understand how we have become wealthy. It's not cycling 50 miles for work. You wouldn't, I don't know, that's not very well written. You wouldn't need to cycle anywhere close to 50 miles, says this moron. for work if you live and work in Falkirk. Alright, so everybody lives and works in Falkirk, do they? Is everybody from Falkirk living there and working there? I mean, since I started working, I lived in Aberdeenshire, some years I did like 50, 60, 70,000 miles in it, you know, at work. What a fool I was, eh? So I don't know what I'm doing about 15, maybe 20,000 miles a year. I mean, I went 84 miles on Saturday. So, you know, it's mostly recycling I do as well. That's the irony of it. I'm actually doing green shit. This idiot isn't. You wouldn't need to cycle anywhere close to... So he's never heard of Norman Tebbit, has he? Got on your bike. So he's saying he kind of supports having a car to go to the doctors. So he says, I'm setting up straw men that are easily disproved. So see, he's actually wrote it reasonably well compared to some of the moronic shit I get on here. But he doesn't seem to have any focus on what he's talking about. Or because if he really believes in pedestrianising a retail park, he hasn't done a very good job of arguing the case. It is clear you think you are very informed, so he's a bit resentful because he knows that I know more shit than he does. Travelling anywhere a day is very common. So then I went on. What I'm really explaining there is... Now, the reason I've written that like that, and he's claiming I'm getting upset, is because this numpty is indicative of the idiots that we have that are making decisions in this country. And they do not understand our civilization. They do not understand the basics of it. Like, they do not understand it. Because if they did understand it, or either that they hate it, they want to destroy it, and they do understand it, and they just don't like it and they want to destroy it. So it's kind of like one of the two. So basically, when you live in Falkirk or anywhere, you know, or say you live in the country, why should you have wind farms where you live, providing power for this numpty in Falkirk? Why should you have sewerage in your area that goes where you live from this numpty when this numpty's went to the toilet? Why should you have his shit? Quite literally. Why? When he doesn't allow you to take your car into his town. This is kind of where I'm coming from with this. So, why should you have thundering trucks going past your village? Say your village is, outside, say it's in Perthshire or something. Why should you have a truck thundering past your house to go to supply a store in Falkirk that he's going to go and buy Rice Krispies? Why? Because he's not allowing you to take your car into his retail park. Now, he's accused me, the reason is because he knows I've fucking got him, right? Because he's talking shit. So, the fact that you're simping this hard over a bunch of tarmac is crazy, bro. I never said I'd take your car away. So it would appear then you have not fully understood or coordinated your thoughts. I must warn you also, I may consider reporting you for a hate crime. Or maybe I'd better not do that because he might delete his comment. Yeah, that's the problem with that, isn't it? Yeah, he might delete his comment if he thinks I'm serious about reporting for a hate crime. Yeah, I better not do that, eh? Yeah, I'm actually doing it for a joke, you know. I'm not going to report him for a hate crime or anyone. It's just a joke. Well, I'll have to move that out of there because he might delete all his comments. So what I'm saying, so he's not being very civil, really. He's starting to, the hate crime thing. It's because of what's happened in Scotland lately. I have been civil to him, but of course, I think he'll go away this time. Please, you're not fully understood or coordinated your thoughts. Or understood my situation. That's the reference to brew. I don't like being called brew, right? Do you think Lucinda wants to be called brew? You know? But normally I don't. I thought it'd be funny to report him for a hate crime. But I don't believe that. But I thought it would be funny. So, but I wasn't. Obviously, I'm not going to do it. I mean, there's like been 8,000 reports or something to Police Scotland. People who had their feelings hurt. You know, so, I mean, I'm not being abusive to him. Well, not at least there, I'm not. That doesn't look quite right. You have not feelings stuck on your thoughts. And you know what I was doing last night? That looks better. Maybe I'll just leave it and out. I'll think about it and I'll let's open up another page. Yeah, I was thinking about going. I had this brainwave that I'd go to Campbelltown. I've never been to Campbelltown, and it's one of these sort of I'm going to go to Campbelltown. I think it's about 3.5 hours or something from here. Just get in the car and go. I thought, I'll stay in a hotel, and I'm too tight. I'm looking at it across the hotels and that. I thought I'll take the white car. I'll sleep in the back of the friggin' thing. I've finally found YouTube's worst ever video maker. Cue the English essay reply. Scots poet. Right. Now, see when I say thanks for your comment. You have a nice... I've had cheek for this idea before. Scots poet. He's not much of a poet. That means fuck off. You know? That's what it means. That's generally what it means. Thanks for your comment. You have a nice day. Right, I love that one, right? Funny, I never said there was. Funny you think there was any artistic expression here. I never said there was. You know, it's you that's... And what would you know anyway? You're not qualified to know. S. Anderson. I think we'll just delete that actually. S. Anderson with 2 S's. 11 subscribers. I think I did send them the full I sent them the full the art statement, which is kind of another way of telling somebody to fuck off as well. The other thing, see when I get a lot of negative comments about a video like that one there, it often means there's been a lot of views. You know, you go and look and find, oh, there's been 3,000 people looking at it or something. It's often what happens, what it means. So we'll just click on it there and see if that comments. Aye, there you go. Show more, it says a lot. I mean, some of them think that obviously I've copied and pasted it. You know, it's only taking a fucking second to sort it out, you know. I answered some, like, one of the key things about it was, the bit about, above all, I want you, the viewer, to participate in my journey, but watch it, but only if you want to. If you don't want to, don't do it. Don't watch them. Fuck off. Now, I wish everyone who has best intentions the best of success in whatever they choose to do. So you can sit here slagging me off, but you're not doing anything. You know, you're sitting there in your mum's bedroom slagging off my videos, but you're not doing anything, are you? 99% of them don't have videos, so they don't seem to be doing anything. In other words, remember, technical perfection does not compensate for creative ability. Drenwikification. I don't want you to subscribe. I've got an attitude problem. I don't put up fucking morons. Right, so fuck off. Well, what, you know, so you must have thought people would have an interest in the content. So what, you are being a dick. You are actually being a dick. You're not trying to be a dick, you're just doing it naturally. That's why you post about nothing relevant, interesting to anyone except possibly yourself. You know, I don't know. I don't make it up. Why are people watching it? I don't know. You know, you're communicating with me, which is a form of connection. I think we'll just give them the full. I think the only thing to do, because he's not gonna. There's nothing. I could block him. He's not being particularly abusive, but. Or we could just say, do the "you have a nice day" thing. Thanks for your comment. You have a nice day. So that's fuck off. It's Hanks. Hanks for your comment. Basically, it's like fine. You know. But that's not necessarily abusive. Well, that was quite something to read. That's a sort of drenwikification. I hope they do realise I'm having a bit of a laugh, you know. But it can get a bit sinister, especially a lot of these like narcissists. They like to be in control. But why wouldn't, if I'm a narcissist, well, maybe I am, why would I not want to be in control of my own channel, my own comment section, you know? Why would I rather that this moron here who doesn't have any videos? Yes. Right, okay, let's move along. I think we've done it. I think we've cracked it. I think it was lovely. It's lovely how the fire stayed in. Go and have a look. So let's have a look here. Is there anything went into the thousands? Not really. Oh yeah, 2, 3. What I find is it normally takes 2 or 3 days for it. There's another 1051, 3509, 6789. It usually takes like 2475, 3686. It usually takes, so it takes 2 or 3 days. That was the 6th of April, so it's now the 9th. So that's taken 3 days to get up to. So there's that one, 6789, Nissan Skioch. I mean, Nissan Skioch round Nissan Skioch. That sounds like a good name for a car. I mean, why would that? I don't really understand why that's got nearly 7,000 views, you know. But I can't remember what I said in it. Maybe there's something I said in it. I was talking to one of my friends, and he was saying that most people. That was the Jiggly one. That's when I was using that app that I shouldn't have been using, and I hadn't actually realised how bad the videos were.
Driving like a fanny for no reason.
It's just shaking.
Yeah.
So I've started using the other app again.
Are you going to
And what the other app does is that thing is shaking, and it sort of stabilises it, obviously, right?
Left, right. It's hard to say with this one, like. I think it's going left. Only going left, yeah. Oh, they've got the window open. No, they haven't. Aye, they have. They have got the window open. Yeah. Jogger. Go on, put a bit more effort into it. Like that.
I'm not sure why that one got 7,000 views. Why? I don't know. Scott's poet. He's not very nice. You know, I obviously, why would you call yourself that? The moment Scott can't even write. That moment the Scottish pumped Spain. Epic. The Scottish. Who's the Scottish? What do you mean? Some stupid football thing. So nobody's even fucking watched it. I know you've got one person that's disliked it. Who wants to watch that shit? Well, I don't, so, you know. It's the behaviour panel album. Right, okay, right. Time to... Sorry, this is taking too long. 31 minutes, right. So, sorry, 4, 5, 3, 2. Was that what it was when we started? No, we've gained one. Wow. Gained one. Look at this lovely fire. Look at that. That makes you feel better, that does. So I was using this stuff here. This stuff. Put that in at night. Oh, wonderful. So keeping my gas bill right down. I mean, I'm sort of thinking, oh, how much money have I saved, you know, with the gas bill? But the reality is, I have obviously, I don't actually know for sure. I need to go and check my account. Oh, damn. Would you believe, if you put your hand in a fire, it's really hot. I didn't know that. Did anybody realise that? And I've got that thing, but I'd rather use a bit of wood. So, oh, fucking hell. Right, burnt my hand. Keeping bills down, yep, but the reality is that it's not going to bring the bill down that much. All it's really meaning is this house is really cosy. Whereas I had it at 20 degrees for a couple of years, you know, the gas central heating, and it's still at 20 degrees. But all it means is that it was alright, it wasn't cold. But the way I've got this is, it means it's toasty. It's absolutely fantastic house. So you want to live in comfort. Yeah, you know, you get into the later part of your life. You want to have a nice place to stay warm, and I'm very fortunate I've got that. So thanks for watching. Please like, share and subscribe. I'll probably put something else in that bit there. It's a bit lopsided, that fire. But it's difficult filming and moving wood around. So thanks for watching. Bye! David Cameron. Fucking tosser.